Marianne was born in Wilmington, Delaware. Not sure how they got there. But they ended up in California. Frank and Rosemary purchased a house in Saratoga where Kathy and Frank grew up. Sadly, this past September, Rosemary passed away. It's been a very difficult 6 months for their family, for our family. But I know she's watching us now, smiling and understanding where and when I'm doing good things and not good things. More importantly, most of these guys. Marianne grew up in Saratoga and attended Lynbrook High School. Later transferred or went to UCSB and transferred to San Jose State, where she studied art history and graphic design. While at Lynbrook, she played tennis for the girls' team. She was very involved in dance and the drama club. She was a gymnast, and her dancing career was far past high school. She once danced on a dance team for Jay Leno. She was an avid runner and eventually dragged my
Yes.
my ass out of bed.
Lazy.
I was at war with myself then. We had a double baby jogger for both of these guys, one in the front, one in the back, and trying to keep them both asleep and not wake me. Trying to get out was virtually impossible. While we lived in Redwood City, her athleticism flourished. We bought mountain bikes, and I was so worried that during our mountain bike rides that she was not going to keep up with me. You know as well as I do. Every time I turned around, she was on my back wheel, telling me to go faster. Why are you stopping? When we moved up here to this beautiful area, she picked up road riding and enjoyed road riding with many of her friends, the Rats and others. She completed multiple metric centuries on a road bike far before I got into long distance riding. Many of her friends that she rode with are here. She was also very into Pilates and yoga, became an instructor. She was an avid reader. She was part of many book clubs. She did Drunko. I did. Father, I got many calls to have you come pick her up. She had so many different friend girls. The Sofa girls, I have a different name for them. What she had in common with everybody was unique and different. She loved the outdoors so much. We bought paddle boards as well. And she kept calling me when I worked out of an office, what time are you going to be home? What time are you going to be home? And I'd get home and the paddle boards would be ready to go and everything would be ready. She'd have water bottles, she'd have a snack for me, she'd have my sunscreen. And off we went. She was an incredible graphic artist as well. She had her own business for 15 years and worked in the corporate world. There are quite a few logos in the community that she's designed. The lacrosse logo for the junior program has been used for many years, and every time I see it, it makes me smile. She volunteered for many groups, many organizations. Her favorite was the Children's Raven Art Group here for Sutter. And that was a group that was put together for children who had lost parents. It meant a lot to her to be there to support and be able to share her art and help them read, help them understand what it means to read and how to get better. She was awarded many awards while she did CVAC for 15 years. Unbelievable. unbelievable dedication. She also helped start a group out of Seabag for children whose parents were recently diagnosed with cancer. And these two bookends were the first class that went through with her and Dina. Marianne started with a few of the gals that are out here, a group called Sisters of Survival. And that group is formed to support spiritually and physical healing for many of the women battling with breast cancer here locally. She was very involved in raising funds for Dr. Bobolis' clinical research in breast cancer. And I know many of you have provided support for that now and will in the future. It is so important for us to be vigilant about supporting ongoing research in any type of cancer. Marianne has raised these two incredible boys, and the third one in the middle. She drove them to school at all hours of the morning. 5:30 in the morning, I kept telling her, get him on his bike, and she said, no, I'll take him. She volunteered tirelessly in the classroom or running her own business. It was constant work for her, and she loved nothing but to be there for them and the other students. These boys really have never known anything but Mom has cancer, and it hasn't slowed her down one iota to their last breath. Marianne was never one to hold the spotlight or want the spotlight on her, but she held the spotlight for others, constantly, including myself. She would do anything for family and friends, anything, and of course, they all know it. The boys always had an ear to listen. You always knew what was on Marianne's mind, because she held no punches. Good, bad, or ugly, they were coming. I'm very grateful that she supported my work life and my many personal things that I love to do. Always encouraging me, get out, go ride your bike. Why are you still here? Get on your bike. She was a true sense of a warrior. Her 12-year battle with cancer was often something most of the people in this room didn't even know she had, or how significant it was. She was diagnosed in 2007 with stage 3 cancer. She had 2 different tumor types. Lobular and ductal. She had multiple surgeries over the years, countless rounds of chemo. I'd lost count. Radiation, hundreds of tests, MRI, CT, PET, ultrasound, 3 lung taps, 4 different ports put in and taken out of her chest. Hundreds and thousands of trips to the doctors. And in the end, when she could barely move, the time it took us to get her into the car, probably 20 minutes, never once complained. And I said, honey, we gotta move. We're gonna be late. And she said, screw him. I'll get there when I get there. The last 2 years have been incredibly difficult on her mentally and physically, and yes, yet she still kept the family first, tirelessly. The last couple of days in her bed, she wasn't able to speak very much, and she talked with her eyes. Boy, we knew when she wasn't happy. But she motioned me to get out and get on my bike. Constantly. To her last breath, she did it her way, and it wouldn't be any other way that she wanted it. We lost a dear friend years ago to cancer. Through his battle, an old lacrosse buddy, his mantra was, get busy living. From here forward, there are no excuses for any of us to not get busy living. Thank you so much to all of you for coming out today. This is overwhelming to us.